It's another video, another video. All right, anyway, today we're gonna watch and react to 10 scary videos you should not watch alone. And guess what we're doing? We're watching it alone. So we're gonna see, it's like, I guess they're real videos and real stuff that's happened for real, like in real life, I think. And we're gonna see if I get scared or not. If you get scared, let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, because you know you like me.
Friends are
Let's get
supposed to
started.
always have your back, but in most of these situations, having a friend nearby would only add to the body count. Either way, these are some scary videos you probably shouldn't
Body
watch
counts.
alone. Number 10. A YouTuber named RJFD gets a phone call from a friend telling him to look at the sky. He goes outside and doesn't really see anything at first.
Right.
It sounds like thousands of fireworks going off at once, but this is late at night in the middle of winter in small town Michigan, so that doesn't make sense. There were no fireworks
Michigan.
planned at all. Then the entire sky changes color.
Maybe it's just a lightning storm. I don't see how this is scary. I see why it says number 10.
What is that?
If fireworks is truly not the answer, then the only other explanation I have is some sort of strange weather phenomenon. Let me know if you think you have a
war.
logical reason for what's going on here, because I'm really not sure and neither is anyone in the comments section of this video. Number 9. This
Because
rocket
I'm really not sure, and no one doesn't. Yeah. Instead, it was scary to him talking. He was like a robot. Is he a robot? Okay.
ride is a famous local attraction at the Luna Park in St. Petersburg, Russia. Here's what the ride looks like normally, and this is what it
Yeah.
looks like after a cable frays to the point of snapping clean through. This angle clearly shows how close
Oh
the
my
riders
gosh,
are to
that's
plummeting
scary.
hundreds of feet below. Look at the top of the ride. That cable to the left is the only thing keeping them alive. The tip of the ride is bending from the pressure and looks ready to come off. Rescue workers are eventually able to get everyone down to
They're
safety,
gonna die, they're gonna die.
though I'm not sure
Oh,
they felt
obviously they're not
anything
gonna die.
but safe while dangling over 200 feet in the air with no end in sight. Number 8.
I did that because my hair, I get my hair done. It's kind of irritated. So it kind of, I didn't want to scratch it. So I had to fight the itch. But anyway.
YouTuber named Wish Avenger and his friends are poking around a dark train tunnel near Lake Odell, Oregon.
All right, so anyway, we're on number 8, but so far the last two are nowhere near scary. You know, I mean, I guess the second one was scary, but it wasn't like horror scary. It was like I almost died scary, and they didn't die. They're lucky. Final Destination type stuff, but still, that anyway. I'm just saying that he needs to really make these things scary because so far, it's not.
Hoping to come across the door to a secret maintenance tunnel to explore, but they have to be quick because these tracks are highly active and on a tight schedule. The group knows they are in trouble when they feel a faint rumbling under their feet.
Yeah, I do.
After running full speed for
The train's
nearly a
coming?
minute, Wish
I'm not sure what's
Avenger
going on,
turns
I'm paying
around and
attention.
sees the bright orange glow of a train gaining on them. They know trying to outrun the train at this point is useless, so they scramble for cover on the sides. Wish Avenger dives to the ground at the last second, and the train blazes by with only inches to spare.
They're so lucky. They're lucky. Almost died on a train
He
track, and no one
manages
would
to
have
not
found
get run
him.
over, but he still isn't safe yet. There's barely any space between him and the train, and he could get taken out by a wider section of the locomotive at any second. The entire time Wish Avenger isn't sure about the fate of his friends. It's too loud to call out for them, so he just has to
This
wait
guy
and see.
sucks at
A long
narrating.
time later, the train finally passes by, and Wish Avengers finds his friends. Together, they hurry out of the tunnel before the next one arrives.
Oh, they all
7.
survived.
A A YouTuber named Jay Breezy works as a security
not a
guard
tunnel,
at a
it's-
nursing home in Chicago.
Where train tracks, they're
No one
idiots.
seemed to believe him when he said that his job was haunted. Then one day, another security officer found out for themselves. His coworker
That his job was haunted. Yeah, this guy sucks. I got what? I got like 7 more minutes of that.
starts to feel a very cold presence in the room, but doesn't think much of it at first.
gets cold.
He is busy smoothing over his hair when
Right,
he
right.
appears to see something off camera and stops moving. Pay attention to the bottom right-hand corner of the screen or you might miss it.
And it was like a little ghost or something.
And watch him. He got cold. It got cold. He was like,
I was
But-
about to write this off as CGI until I saw the security guard's
Well,
stunned
never mind.
reaction.
he
He
like,
could have
what
saw
the?
it.
He stopped. He looked like, what the?
It really does appear as though he sees something first in the doorway and then walking down the hall. Let me know if you agree that this is a paranormal experience
mean-
or if this was some
He could have just looked over to the side and it could be like dust really close to the camera. But it could be a ghost. Could be. We don't know. Not yet. Well, I guess we'll never really know. But I guess just let me know in the comments below what you guys think.
how faked. Number 6. A student is walking around the campus, California State University in Northridge,
Yeah,
when
that's
she is
creepy.
followed and grabbed by a total stranger. She runs into the Bookstein Hall of Economics and Business, and her pursuer follows. Thinking fast, she pulls out her phone and starts attracting as much attention as she can.
Go ahead and tell everybody what the you're doing. What the are you doing? What love? I don't know you. Out of here!
Not even a crowd of curious onlookers is enough to distract the man from his single interest as he again attempts to grab her. Watch this part and let me know if you would be brave enough to step in on her behalf.
Creepers, bro.
What love? I don't know you. Out of here!
The man's hands go from her hair to her neck, and that's when bystanders step in. The 26-year-old was arrested and charged for his actions. He has not been sentenced as of this video, but he could face up
Well, that guy is crazy. And that is scary. Because he really tried grabbing the girl. She don't know him. That's crazy. I'm trying to make love to you. Rah! Yeah, no. Couldn't do it. You have to fight him. And run. Run and fight. Fight and run. Run first, then fight. If he's still following you. Yeah.
to 13 years. Number 5. This Great Dane is walking through the kitchen when a small object
Dane?
crosses its path.
Small object.
Another orb passes by and immediately gets noticed. You don't have to be an animal lover to tell this dog is clearly surprised
Sorry, that's
and
another.
uncertain at what it's seeing. The animal
That's another thing. I don't believe that. It just looks like dust went by the camera, and it just so happened that the dog looked that way at the same time the dust went by the camera. Sorry, no.
freezes in place and then switches into hunting mode, tracking something invisible all throughout the house. I guess the dog could just be reacting to an insect
what
or
is this?
something, but that doesn't explain one last part, which occurs approximately
Some what?
1 minute and 23 seconds into the video. This is
Okay,
the
yeah.
exact moment when the headlights of a passing car illuminate a shadowy figure as it runs from left to right. Many people
don't-
believe this could be a supernatural
I don't see
presence
it.
manifesting itself as a shadow person. This combined with
Let me
the
know in the
dog's
comments below if you saw what
behavior
he's talking about, because I just thought it
certainly
was like
seems to create a
shadows.
strong enough case for the paranormal. Number 4. This CCTV video was taken
Mm-hmm.
after hours at a business in Ogden, Utah. All is quiet until a full-speed plate dives out of a cabinet and shatters
that
all
is
over
weird,
the
though.
break room floor. A security guard on patrol walks over and simply stares at the broken plate for over 10 full seconds before grabbing another to verify what just happened. Neither one can think of a proper
hate this guy's voice.
explanation. They check the shelf and it looks fine. Let me know if you have any explanation for this video besides the paranormal. Unless the whole video is fake and
I mean,
someone off
I don't know, this
camera
is super
pulled
random,
a
though.
string, then I have no idea how that plate could have fallen. Number 3. 16-year-old Kyle Plush calls the Cincinnati Police Department for help after the backseat of his minivan somehow folds over and pins him
He just flips
alive.
over?
He is completely trapped and can't do anything with his hands, so he calls 911 using voice-activated commands. This is what he tells the dispatcher.
Oh my god. Oh, an ad.
Help!
Oh,
Police are unable
Gotta
to
skip this
locate
now.
him, and everyone starts to wonder if this was a
Invite.
fake call. Soon they receive a second call, this time much more urgent. Listen to this part and tell me if there's any way that you could think this could be fake.
Don't have much time left to tell my mom that I love her if I die. This is not a joke. This is not a joke.
The desperation in his voice sounds pretty obvious, but somehow the dispatcher allegedly thought this was not real
This is not a
and
joke.
did not relay important information to patrol cars that could have helped him. 6 hours later, Kyle Plush was found
So, where's
crushed
the
in the
kid?
parking lot of his school by his father. Let me know if you think the dispatch operator should be charged or not based on what you've been shown. Number 2.
Shush.
Justin White and his friends sneak into the abandoned LA Zoo,
I'm
which is
confused about everything
supposedly one
that-
of the
that
most
video
haunted
was going on.
places
I
in
have
the
no
entire
idea.
city. It's too dark to see much, but they seem to be followed by strange sounds that are getting progressively closer. By the end of the video, it really does seem as though something is right on
outside.
them.
Oh my god! Christ. What the hear that? Actually hear that?
I just felt something on my arm, like I'm not even
Stick
joking.
broke.
Okay.
Leaving. Dunzo.
Oh my god, Dunzo.
Twigs
I didn't see
snap
nothing.
underfoot just behind them. It couldn't have been one of them because everybody in the group is standing completely still on camera when it happens. Oh, and there's another piece of evidence that makes me think this zoo really might be haunted. They managed to capture a soft voice on camera that they
Guys,
later
dude,
enhanced
why
for
did they-
clarity. It sounds like a girl's voice and she seems
hear
to
it.
have a clear warning.
I didn't hear anything. Did you hear something? I didn't hear nothing.
A YouTuber who goes by Anne posted this video back in 2014 of her sleepwalking activity at night. Using a webcam, she is able to record herself night
Sleepwalking?
after night jolting up while still being completely asleep.
Looking at the camera? That's
People have
creepy.
debated the authenticity of this video in the comments, but Anne swears she still does this every night to this day. I genuinely believe this footage is real because sleepwalking is a well-documented behavior. Anne says she finds the footage hilarious, but there's something certainly chilling about that blank stare directly into the camera as she's
That is
100% asleep. All of these
That's super weird. Just waking up, staring at the camera. Couldn't do that. Oh, that's the end of the video. Probably the scariest thing was... What was the scariest thing? Probably just staring at the camera. I don't know. The plate moving, maybe. I don't know. This was not very scary at all. The thumbnail really lied. I never watched these before. I watch them here. So, like, what you see is what you see. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to see more of my videos. See you later.